Alright, time for some solo gathering in the roads of Avalon with the good old transport ox. Once again, I'm going to go one map deeper into the black zone before I enter the roads, hoping that I will find less competition, less starting map gankers, etc. If I just move one map further. That's what I hope for. So I don't have all of these useless garbage people here in the roads. Sometimes they go into the roads and can annoy, can chase you for a while. They would not really be a threat to me. They cannot dismount me. And they usually don't use invisibility potions, so they could do some invisibility ganks. But maybe other ganking groups, weaker ganking groups, enter the roads in starting maps randomly. Feels like it's the case. So, just quickly moving one map further. 16 to 50 people in this map. Let's actually quickly take this 5.3 stone. Even though there are so many people in this map. Let's quickly take it. It's a lot of fame. It's very fast. But it's not very much money. But it's kind of nice to take it. It's very fast. So... a big gathering stack. 6.1 wood. I think I'll go for it immediately. Should be slightly better to take it quickly than not taking it. Do I still want to... How do I want to go about this? I think I'll check the southwest of this place immediately. Even before checking out the big stack. Because after all, I still want to do this in an efficient manner. So, quickly clearing the southwest here. A lot of mobs, not very many resource mobs, sadly. But maybe not too bad for me, since I kind of want to take the gathering stack quite quickly. There may be other people who are interested in it. It is possible. I'm actually going to change to PvP spells. In case of a solo player invis ganking me. It is possible. And it is possible for me to kill a solo player in 1v1, even with this gear. I mean, there was a time where cursed staffs, I believe it was cursed staffs. Maybe cursed skulls were running around with what's the name? Armor of Valor, maybe? The most expensive tank armor, basically. In the mists, I think. So, me being on a Guardian armor is not that insanely terrible. Shortly before finishing it, I want to switch my spells back though, so I can kill this Dryad as quickly as possible. Okay. And they are even too. Very well. Still, I want to play efficiently. But I also kind of want to go into the fiber gathering area very quickly. So how do I do this? I'll probably just check everything here. Walk this brown street. Check out the small ore area. And then slowly go to the fiber area. I suppose I'm not going to rush into the fiber area. Let's just take everything. Let's just take an efficient path. It's kind of completely random if I'll find anything in the fiber area anyways, I would say. It's what I would assume. I would guess that that's the way to go. I guess that's how it is. That it's just mainly going to be random anyways. I don't know if it really matters if I get there quicker. Because maybe if I get there quicker, I will be there before somebody else is there. But if I get there slower, I may be coming into the area so late that something good is respawning. And I only find it because I'm so late. So I don't know if there's any rush for me necessarily. I don't know if there's actually an advantage to go there as quickly as possible, because I don't know if there's anything valuable there yet. I have no idea. It's a different story with the big stacks. Because with the big stacks I do know they are there. There is something valuable that I do want, that I really want to take. So that's pretty much a different story. But with all the other stuff, probably doesn't matter. I would guess. I wonder how dangerous the roads are. So far, I didn't really find any groups with ganking gear yet while playing like this. I don't know if I should have used my E, but probably actually a good idea. It's a little bit faster. Actually, it's a little bit faster. Getting one hit less. Probably saving me 1 second. And I'm not really losing anything. My cooldowns are up again already. Those spells do not have a very long cooldown, so probably a good idea to do what I've just done. So anything here in this circle? There's something. Is there anything else? No. Maybe there was a stone elemental in the east. I may have seen something in the at the edge of my screen. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. One attack to both of them. to have my debuff from my Guardian armor, reducing the max and current health by 12%. Basically a 12% damage increase. And then just use my W for AoE damage. Any other resource mobs? No. So now I'm relatively quickly getting to the big area. This one being empty kind of makes me pessimistic about the big area, but I don't know how do I want to say this, how versatile all the other gatherers are. If they can gather all the different resources, or if they just have like 1 or 2 resources. Let's actually reset the bot. Don't want to lose my Fort Sterling cape. One attack, and then W for maximum damage. I really wonder. I mean, from time to time I'm killing gatherers, but there are also gatherers that I don't kill. And I don't know if all the gatherers that I manage to kill are maybe different from the gatherers that I don't kill. So I don't know if my sample size actually gives me any valuable information about gatherers. But those that I kill usually don't have everything on tier 8. Usually. Very often they have one resource, one tier above all the other resources. And usually they have like one tier 8 tool and then a bunch of tier 7 tools, or maybe only 3 tier 7 tools. Or 1 tier 7 tool and then 4 or 3 tier 6 tools. That's usually what I find when I kill gatherers. And that's basically the only situation where I do get a little bit of insight into the levels of other gatherers. Quite often gatherers are not on tier 8, I think. The most tier 8 gatherers that I see are probably in the black zone, I think. In the roads, there are more low tier gatherers, I think. If I remember correctly. But as I said, I don't have such a huge sample size. So I'm not 100% sure. Which path do I want to take? Probably go around in a circle here. Check out this bronze street a little bit. And then go into the fiber area. I think that's the plan. Anything here? Is that a chest? No, it isn't. Anything here? No. It's somewhat surprising to me that here at these circles and sometimes lakes, I'm not finding resource mobs anymore. Not too long ago, it was different. Let's take a little look at this place. Is there anything? No, only the tiger. Even though it is not a tiger, but a cougar. Whatever that is. Another source of money. It's all just money. Big fiber area, let's see. Will I get lucky? Will I get rich? Who knows? Not really going to check out the rest of the Brown Street there. I don't think I should do that. Oh, 5.3. I'll spend the time killing this elemental first though. Since I already got it. It's not going to take very long. 5 out of 5 even. Very nice. I think a little bit less than 100k. I guess it's going to be 60k. Let's see. 90k. Maybe I was lucky. But I like it, I like it. So... I do also have some roast pork with me in case of finding a harder old mob. Maybe. I will be very interested in seeing how well I will do against ancient resource mobs. I'm not going to kill wolves myself, but when they are already lying on the ground, I will gather them. So, anything good here? Nope. Pretty empty up here. So... Tier 5 bears, I don't care. 5.1 fiber, sure. I'll take it. I will take all the 5.1 resources except hide and stone. Stone is just not valuable enough, and animals are usually not that full. They're usually on 1 out of 5 or something. There's a small chest. Do I want to go for it? I kinda want to. But on the other hand, usually they are not worth very much. If it was a medium chest, I would probably take a look. But since it's just a small one, I think I will ignore it. Probably should have changed my spells here. But I probably also shouldn't have used my W this early, but it's just an old tier 6 mob. It's not going to be a big problem. But yeah, I really messed up my W timing. Should have been using this stuff differently. But as I said, it's just an old tier 6 mob. It doesn't really matter. But for stronger ones, I do want to play a little bit better. For sure. I'm slowly getting very expensive with all these high tier gathering tools. It's kind of sad. Because with this tier 7 gear, I'm really not that expensive. Even though the ox and the weapon are quite something. But the rest is so super cheap. I'm really wondering if this is the way to go. But I'm encountering so few people that are dangerous in any way to me while being here. So I may as well just continue using this stuff until I actually start finding people who are dangerous. The small chest, 50 seconds. So right now it would also come too late. Would be tier 7. Theoretically, I could have found tier 7 resources here. Well, I can indeed still find tier 7 resources in this area. I still haven't checked out everything, but almost everything. I will probably not find too much anymore. I would assume. All tier 5, well, it's not... I mean, once I basically did the math for tier 5 wood, if it's worth it. And it is okay. It's okay. You do have a decent chance to get these books. I do not fill my journals while gathering this, which is kind of sad. Which is probably a similar amount of money that I'm missing compared to gathering tier 6 resources. If it was enchanted, it would be a totally different story. But like this, it's probably not really worth it. I'm only a tier 7 harvester. Already 18%. Once again, not having enough learn points. Maybe I will have enough learn points the next time. We'll see, we'll see. I always get some learn points passively. From premium. Even at days when I do not log in. So I may indeed have enough learn points, and next time I will go for a gathering run. I mean, it's not guaranteed that I will reach the 20% this run. So, any other resource mobs down here? Doesn't look like it. Anything here in the west? I do see something. Oh, I do see something else. That's nice. Oh, once again I messed up my W. But once again, it doesn't matter. I really should just W immediately after using my E. Yeah, just like that. That's how I should do it. EQW. Because my W will be done before my E actually explodes. So the mob will have the full 4 stacks, the cursed stacks on it. So we'll get the maximum damage. That's the way to do it when I have this combination of abilities. If I'm fighting something where I will need to dodge something, I will not have this problem anyways. So, anything else here? I've already seen this. So, I guess I'm done with this area. Could take a look at this northwestern part here. Around the area. There may still be something that I want to gather. It's not going to take me too much time, but then I will leave through the northwest. Check out... no, actually no. That's not very good. I will actually... don't want to lose the aggro of the tiger. Since afterwards I want to go to this western brown street, I will actually leave this area through the northeast. Check out these brown streets here. Right now, I still haven't decided which path to take. This way or this way. Still haven't decided. So few resource mobs at these weird four-way things. I'll probably go this way, to be honest. I'll go this way. I'm going to miss a tiny bit, but this is probably better than missing this whole place here. It could be quite decent. While this thing is a little bit less promising, I would believe, than the route that I'm actually taking now. I think that one is a little bit more promising. I'm a little bit more hopeful for this path. So far, I'm actually making pretty decent money. Running around for 25 minutes now. Oh, a person. This guy is in a group. But his gear doesn't look very dangerous. He's not on my screen anymore, so let's just take this tiger. It's a little bit greedy to do so, but... Now let's play safe. Let's play safe now. He's still chasing, so let's play 100% safe now. Because I don't want to lose any more time. Dun, dun, dun. Now he leaves me alone. So let's go exactly the way that I want to go since the start. He should have gone into this place now. He had a giant stack, so he probably also gathers. He was using full 4.3 gear, which is a little bit weird. Maybe he doesn't have very high levels. Because it's very unlikely that these items are the cheapest on 4.3. Except the face breaker. For the face breaker, I can definitely imagine that it is the cheapest on 4.3, but the other items should be cheaper on 5.2 or 6.1. So I would assume that he simply doesn't have very high levels. Somebody was killed in the gathering area. Uh-oh. Even though there wasn't really anything left anymore. I mean, perhaps the tier 5 fiber resource mob. Maybe a group caught somebody there. That's what I would guess in this situation. I suppose that's what has happened. Probably some low tier person getting caught there. It's kind of hard for me to imagine the tier 7 battle axe dude is in a very strong group. Very strong players would not accept their group members to use these items in a strong group. Let's just take the damage here. There once was a time where when you got hit by these trees, by their AoE ability, their second AoE ability, You would have a damage over time effect that lasts very long on yourself then, if you get hit, but this doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Somebody killed the Slate Elemental. Maybe the Battle Axe dude and his group actually chased away the person who was gathering here. I'll gladly take that. I'm just thinking about if I actually would have taken the time to kill a tier 6 old elemental. Probably yes. Probably. It doesn't take that long to kill it. And it's not such a bad thing. It's still over 600 silver per piece. You do gather it pretty quickly. So now I'm just going to check out this little brown street around the portal that I'm going to use to exit. And then I'm done with this map. I'm not going to go deeper here. I will just bring back my loot. And then, since this has been so short, I will just go for another roads map, I think. Unless I find like a legendary mist now and spend another 20 minutes in there or something. Which may happen, to be honest. Because this is a place where not too many people will walk through. Not too many people will check this place out, I think. So it's definitely possible that there is an enchanted mist, enchanted wisp, let's say. And also, I would think that the chance is a little bit higher that I will find some enchanted resource mobs here. I would believe that that's the case. Well, one thing is for sure, I did find 3 resource mobs at once already. That's of course a very nice and a very time efficient thing. Yeah, I don't really need to dodge. This damage over time effect seems to vanish as soon as the resource mob is dead. For some reason. I think it's the same for some of the crossbow mobs in the open black zone. I think it's the same for one of these now too. That if you kill it, the damage over time effect just vanishes. Maybe I will also find a tier 3 Avalonian mob. Also possible. And it's also possible that I would need to use roast pork to be able to kill it. Maybe not. Maybe I will need to do so. We'll see once I actually find such a thing. I need to be careful about getting pushed away from my ox though. I don't want to throw away all my resources. That's for sure. Don't want to waste all the money that I have grinded with sweat and tears. Enchanted resource mobs and 4 at once. 4 at once is very nice. So efficient. And having the gathering speed bonus. So nice. That's just so nice. The roads really feel kind of good. They feel pretty good. Like if I was only checking out the gathering areas, I don't know if they would be too great. But these brown streets, checking one whole map, all of the brown streets, seems kinda good. Seems pretty fine. But like 1 or 2 runs ago, I didn't get such a great amount of money. So maybe it just feels very satisfying once you find these 3 or 4 resource mobs at once. But you can also just run around a lot and not find anything, I guess. Even though this doesn't happen too often, I would say. Doesn't seem to happen too often. Oh, the thing respawned. Well, I actually need to throw away this stuff. Ah, I don't. I managed to click on the right one. We'll loot the beautiful 22k stone idol. So let's quickly teleport back. Put away the loot. And then probably check out another one. 6.1 ore is nice, a small chest is nice. But I'm definitely not equipped with the gear to go for this kind of stuff. And I'm definitely way too expensive to go for this kind of stuff. So let's quickly put away my stuff. Oh, loot. Let's get a new loot. Bank or whatever. Manage. Whatever. Loot. Or? And let's quickly put all this stuff away. And safety first, let's quickly get another lumberjack journal. So I was there. This is not that great. This is quite fine. I can go to Deepwood Dell. Deepwood Dell is fine. South, southwest, and then into the roads. With invisibility. 5.1 ore. Nothing I would risk my life for. So if I get 100k from 5.3, 5 pieces, multiplied by 6, that's 600k. I am worth 1.4 million. Really not sure if it would be worth it to risk all my stuff in the black zone to gather a big 5.3 stack. I would gather 5.3 pretty quickly, for sure. But... oh no! How the fuck did this happen? Oh god. I did click quick equip or something. Now I have this. Now I have this 5.2 satchel of insight equipped. So I'm actually 80k. I'm worth 80k less, which is good. So I'm not worth 1.4 million. I'm worth I'm worth 1.3 million. But oh god. I feel like a noob now. Because so many bad players are actually running around with Satchel of Insights. No, oh. Come on, let's ignore this bear. It's going to be 1 out of 5, right? It's going to be 1 out of 5. Let's just ignore it. So, 6.1 fiber would be pretty good. It's also the only interesting gathering area. The other gathering area is also interesting, but it's just a small one, so less potential. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I kill so many people who run around with random super high tier satchels of insight. And now I look exactly like them. Oh god. Oh no. Like, the most ridiculous thing is when people have a satchel of insight that has a higher tier than the actual gear that they are using. This just doesn't make very much sense to me. Which is the most efficient way? I'm going to check out the golden chest at the end of this run. I'll go for the ore, then I'll go check out everything here, then the golden chest, and then back to the portal and teleport. So I'll go this way by the dungeon. Oh man. How did this happen? Quick equip? What kind of mechanism would equip me with a fucking satchel of insight? Why? How? How did this happen? How did this happen? Any mobs here? No. So let's get the big 6.1 fiber stack. The satchel of insight is killing me. It's just killing me. It's so funny. To me. Once again, I'll do the same thing. Oh, I did use my E again, but it's again quite good because the trees are pretty tanky. Actually makes sense to kill them with this. And as I was starting to say already, I will change to 1v1 spells. Just in case of somebody, or if somebody will gank me with an invisibility potion. Then I will not be able to get away anyways. So I may as well have some fun and fight. And perhaps kill. Because if this person is solo, I may actually win. I may actually win even without... Without the potion. But this person will also not have a potion since they will have used an invisibility potion, of course. Big 6.1 stack. What was the stack that I've gathered before in the last map? What was it? Was it also 6.1? I think it was also 6.1, right? Was it 6.1 wood or was it also 6.1 fiber? May also have been fiber. But if it was fiber, I would have expected to actually reach... Would have expected to already have reached 19%, to be honest. I'm so close to reaching the 20% already. I'm really hoping that I will have enough learn points next run to actually push it to tier 8. I'm getting really close to being a full tier 8 gatherer already. It's really not taking that much time, to be honest. I'm really not doing such super long gathering runs or whatever. It's not taking that much time. So I really wonder what the last big stack was. Was it stone? It may have been stone. I do have the wrong W equipped. I mean, since I cannot move, it's actually not such a bad one. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I mean, since I really cannot move, it's not that bad. But it's pretty bad. Oh well. Like, this W and the E really don't work well together. They really don't. So, but now back to gathering. Mm-mm-mm. 5.2, I'll take that. 5.1, I'll take that as well. How much did I get here? 90k? Probably. I probably didn't have any 6.1 fiber before that. Still only at 18%, but probably very close to 19. Most likely very close already. So I want to check out everything efficiently. There was something moving, but it was just a shadow of a resource mod. Let's see if it's a valuable one. Tier 6. No enchantment. I could ignore it. I probably should ignore it. Let's ignore it. This one, on the other hand, I'm not going to ignore. There is an argument for actually checking out everything first and then doing these. Because there may be something valuable in this area. But I'm not actually sure if that's better. I'm actually not sure. I don't know how to calculate that. Not sure how to estimate if it's better to just check everything first and then start gathering, or just efficiently gather everything that I'm going to gather anyways. Not sure what's better. Hard to say. I would guess it depends on how often you find unusual, very valuable things. And I would guess that that happens rather rarely. And then there's also the situations where you find some slightly better stuff. And for this stuff, like, in most cases you're going to get everything anyways, I believe. Considering that I usually do not have too much competition, I think. Most of the time I don't really have much competition here, right? I'm not finding too many enemies. I think. So I believe it doesn't really matter too much. So I probably would just want to gather everything that I'm going to gather anyways, immediately. And be the most time efficient with this. strategy. Just gather everything immediately. Probably the way to go. So I haven't been here yet. I haven't checked out this yet either. An old tier 7 mob would probably be pretty nice. I wonder if I would be strong enough for a tier 7 aspect. I also don't know if ore or stone aspects are much stronger than fiber aspects, maybe. I don't know. Could be also possible that it's not the case. I don't know if anything changed about them except their regeneration. Like for all of them, the regeneration thing is new, of course. And then the regeneration was nerfed as well, so it's not as strong anymore. But was anything else changed about them? Because if I remember correctly, ore and stone elementals did have abilities that were not really dodgeable, except with special abilities like the block of the soldier helmet. That did a decent amount of damage, slightly more than the standard attacks that already hurt quite a bit from these aspects. If I remember correctly, the standard attacks of ancient resource mobs also did hurt quite a bit already. And theoretically, aspects should of course deal even more damage. I mean, I would just try. And if this gear would be too bad, I would just, if it looks like a valuable thing, come back with a mercenary jacket and try my luck with that. No resource mobs. No more resources here. So this area also wasn't very full, I must say. Not too many resources in here. Not too much stuff to take. I mean, the 9 out of 9 tier 7 ore is probably kind of okay. So I didn't totally waste all my time. 55k. Nothing amazing. Nothing crazy. And it seems like I've spent a lot of time already. I mean, how much money do I have? I seem to have gotten like 500k so far in this map. What did I do the whole time? Just run around? Gather not too great stuff, maybe? I am somewhat optimistic for the very, very southern brown street, and now look at this. 6.3. This is really good. So I guess I will get 300k. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Didn't get a lot of gather bonus or premium bonus. I think I was pretty unlucky there. Got 150k. Got only 2 additional pieces when having 50% premium bonus and about, I don't know, 40% gathering bonus. So, well, actually, I do have a plan. I can look at everything here. I really can look at everything. And then I'll just find nothing here. Feels like really unlucky. Getting only 2 additional pieces. While on average I probably would be getting about 190%. I would assume. I'm just gathering. Where is it? 32 tier 6. 28.5. 28.5. Does this already... No, I'm... Does this also count the pork pie? I think it does, right? It should. It should. Also should be counting the pork pie. Yeah. So I'm getting... what was it? 28.5 plus 50? 78.5. 178.5%. I'm getting only 7 pieces with this amount. It's actually not that far away from the average, to be honest. Which is sad. But that's just how it is when you're not level 100. With tier 6 resources, I suppose. And you're not using any gathering gear either. So, the part about which I was somewhat optimistic. Let's see if I will find more 6.3 resources. It is possible. It's not very likely, but it's possible. The chances are not very high. But the possibilities are endless. I mean, getting a couple of 6.2 would also not hurt. And if I get enough of these, it will be just as good as finding 6.3 mobs. Just need to find enough of them. So far, this brown street that I was putting so much hope into has been underwhelming. Didn't even find 2 resource mobs at once. Not even that. But only getting 155k from that feels somewhat underwhelming. I mean, the last 6.3 resource that I've gotten was ore. Ore is always more valuable when it's enchanted. Oh, I misclicked. Now it's going to take me quite a bit longer to kill them. But not that much longer. Last time I was getting 6.3 ore way more valuable. Probably worth 30k per piece. Ore is always very expensive when it's enchanted compared to other resources. Except height, of course. Height is basically just better in general. I mean, the prices for enchanted ore and enchanted height are not too different when talking about very highly enchanted things. Like 0.3 and 0.2. There they are pretty similar, I believe. Not 100% sure, but I think so. I do think so. Actually, I do not have very much time left anymore. So I'm not going to check out the whole map anymore. Oh, come on. But instead I'm just going to check out the southwest of the blue chest. And then check out the stone area and then teleport home. I can already eat my next pork pie though. I don't have to. I always kill things first before gathering. Well, not always. If I find a big stack, if a big stack spawns right in my face, then it will be somewhat advantageous to have already eaten my pork pie. But most of the time I'm just killing things first before gathering anyway, so I will not have cooldown on consuming my food. Three resource mobs at once. That's what you want to see. I already filled two cropper journals and nothing else? That's very interesting. But in this case, I would guess that the big stack in the last map would also have been 6.1 fiber, but maybe not. Maybe this was just the 6.3 fiber giving tons of gathering fame plus the plus the big 6.1 stack. These two in combination. Perhaps giving so much gathering fame. So let's see if this little innocent stone gathering area is actually going to change anything. Any resource mobs up here? No. Big stone stack spawn 6.1. I mean, if I was completely clearing the whole map, I would take it. Because my plan in the beginning was to walk this way, check out everything here, clear the golden chest. Not the golden chest, but everything around it. And then go home. And when I'm at the golden chest, I may as well take the big stack there. But now it's too far away. For me to take it, it would take too much time. A little stone area. It's been a while since I've seen tier 8 resources in the roads. But I'm still pretty sure that they can spawn in these places here. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I shouldn't be too sure though. Finally some basalt. It feels like it's been a while since I've gathered basalt. I didn't get any the last time I was in the black zone, I think. I wish this old tier 5 Setter Spirit was enchanted. I really wish it was. I will go a bit closer, maybe I don't see the enchantment from so far away. But I fear that it's not enchanted. I really want to get a old 5.3 resource mob. And I think sooner or later I will get it. I'm pretty sure I already had one in the past. What? Did I? I know that I had a old 4.3 or elemental. And this was worth like 3 million or so. Here on this server, this stuff should be twice as expensive, I think. I would guess. But maybe not twice as much. But maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. It could be twice as valuable. So I'm actually not sure if I already had a 5.3 old resource mob. I'm not sure. Did I already have something like that? I can't remember. I cannot remember. I probably didn't. Probably not. So, loot. I actually didn't pay attention to how much the teleport cost was. Probably something like 50-60k or so. I don't know. So 1.89 million in 1 hour and 7 minutes. Well, didn't get the 2 million per hour. Didn't find anything crazy. Got quite a little bit of money only from the 6.3 resource mob. Very sad. I really would have expected more. Oh well. And the satchel of insight. How did this happen? How the hell did this item... What? I don't get it. Anyways, that's it.